Hi there. My name is Katrina Byers. I am a special education teacher at City Hill Middle School in Naugatuck, Connecticut. I have been a teacher for, since about 2008. And I have currently been at my school for 5 years. The reason I started a career in education is because I really enjoy working with children. I love getting to know kids on a one-to-one basis, and I really love hearing their perspective on things. And as a special education teacher, I've had the opportunity to work with some really unique individuals, and I find it eye-opening and educational every time. If I could have another job, it would be to run my own summer camp. I love the outdoors and I love the summer, and I feel like getting to work with kids in a more recreational atmosphere would be so much fun. If I could, I would run a summer camp that would teach 100% life skills and would incorporate as much outdoor education and outdoor recreation as possible. I think kids 30 years ago, I think they were different because they had a different level of respect for authority. I think that students didn't talk back to teachers the way they do now, or blatantly disrespect adults. Not that all of them do, but so many seem so comfortable with disrespecting authority. That I think that's the biggest difference for me. Now, as far as how teaching was different 30 years ago, I was not a teacher 30 years ago. I was still a grade school student, but I think about how quickly teaching has changed during my own career, and how much technology we now incorporate in education. It's just in our faces all day, so that is huge. And as well, we are also incorporating lots of social emotional learning. There's a huge focus on wellness, both physical and mental. So I think that is a responsibility that our teachers from 30 years ago did not have. As for a person who is looking into becoming a teacher today, I would tell them to make sure you have a plan for a side job, a secondary income, because you're going to need it with all the student loans that we are paying for our education, and the income doesn't necessarily start off at a high enough rate to afford, basic things. The last question was about what one thing that can be done to help students learn better. And I feel that it's really right now about removing distractions. In our current pandemic era, with students learning at home and students learning through computers, I feel like there's just so many distractions that are becoming a priority instead of their education. So for those parents who are helping their students learn from home, take away their video games and their social media during the day. Make them go to bed at night on a reasonable hour so they're rested and can get up in the morning. There's so many other things that are beneficial that should be in your children's lives, like getting outside and reading, and school has just fallen to the back end of the priority list. So those are my opinions. I thank you guys for this opportunity to share them.